Todd Anderson, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And we're back. And pitching in this game, Todd Anderson. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now for Seattle, Travis Bazzana. And that's downstairs and outside. Anderson, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. The wind to kick the pitch. That misses, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
And a swing and a miss. One down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the center fielder.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Fastball for a strike. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count even 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Batting first, the designated hitter, Tristan.
2 down, base is empty. Now batting Tristan Casas. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gets it to first. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. No score. Back in Seattle, bottom of the second. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Jason Dominguez. Dominguez with a homer in his last game. Anderson back to work. Dominguez getting to start in left, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. The 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground. Handles, throws to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, A.K.A. Isaac.
So up next, Xavier Isaac. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. Around first, heading for 2. Still manages a throw, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
One out, runner at second. And stepping in for the Mariners, James Tibbs III. 3 for 6 in the series so far. Out to short, Smith. Slings it across, and that is out number 2.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And now the veteran third baseman, Addison Barger.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
Barger needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Just missed.
Yeah, making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Up and in, and it's 2 and 1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe. It's 2-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Two outs, runner at first. Stepping in, Drake Baldwin.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And that one clips the corner.
0-1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Goes to second. Save! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Barker stands at second with 2 gone. In the dirt, blocked. Inside, just missed. Anderson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the Orioles 2 and the Mariners 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball one. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And up next for Seattle, Travis Bazzana. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Relay. Coming home. The relay throw. The tag out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
And now here is number 16. Check swing, and he went.
0-1's the count.
It's 0-1. One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. And that is downstairs. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging. The high heat too much on that one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Casas in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No, this is a big time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this because you have 2 of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
2 outs.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. 1 left for Seattle. They're down 5-1. Bottom 4, and now for Seattle, Jason Dominguez. The other way. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now here is Xavier Isaac. Soderstrom. They get one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now the right fielder, James Tibbs III. That's too low. And that's ball one.
1-0.
Two out, space is empty. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1-1.
Now this is in the air down the line. Alvarez sizing this one up, makes the grab, and that is that. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the Orioles 6 and the Mariners 1. Back at T-Mobile Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Down the third baseman, Addison Barger. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Barger goes 5 feet 11 inches, 33 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Drake Baldwin. Grounded out his first time. That clips a corner.
0-1.
Fought off foul.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Now
One ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does, and you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
Number 1 stands in now and watches strike 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Travis Bazzana, 1 for 2. There's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
The Orioles leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. That one at triple digits.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave 1. They trail it 6-1. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Right through there for a strike. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. At the plate, Tristan Casas. 0 for 2 in this one.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But, yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
No, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. 1 down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Alvarez sizes this one up. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. There's a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
2 down, nobody on. Just missed. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Offense held in check there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 9 and the Mariners 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Xavier Isaac. Anderson back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder,
James Tibbs III. Up next for the Mariners. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man
0-1.
gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Runner at first with no outs here. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an
No
0-2
ball,
count,
2
you've got to
strikes.
figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next
That's a
offering
ball.
misses. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Outside
Ball
low.
2.
It's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. The flip
He's
to
out.
second. On to first, double play.
Now batting.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Now it's going to be Addison Barger. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Vernon Santana. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Anderson made it through 7 with 1 earned run allowed, striking out 8 batters.
No, Boogie did a lot of good things in this start. Anytime your starter goes out there and pitches like he did today, you've got a good shot at the win, and it worked out for him in this one.